Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Pod 999 podcast, where these spirits are dying to tell their tales. It's time to meet your ghoulish co-hosts, Dave Adams and Dave Madrin, as they'll be your guides through shadowy stories, chilling curiosities, and mysterious mischief centered around all things Disney and more. And do remember, there's always room for more. So settle in, light your lantern, and beware. Some of what you hear may follow you home.
Well, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whenever you are listening to us or watching us on YouTube, I am the great, the wonderful, the golden voice of the South, Dave Adams, coming to you live and in living color all the way from the top of the state of Alabama in the Pod 999 podcast studios. And as always, I have brought along my friend from the cheating state of Texas, the trash can banging Houston Astros fan, Dave Madrin.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Hey,
first off,
we are the villains. Yeah, you thought maybe the Yankees or the Dodgers would be classified as the villains of MLB. But we still have not washed ourselves of that stigma. So
it's the 2017 Houston Astros.
I just embrace it.
Hey, good for you. Good for
You
you.
know who
Just
we're
like,
better than? We're better than the Texas Rangers.
I mean,
That's a hot take where I live.
I don't know if you are this year.
We'll find out.
Hot take. All right, here you go. We are recording this on the day that the Atlanta Braves start baseball season, so I'm a giddy little boy, if you can't tell from my background. And baseball has always been my first love. I'm a Disney guy. I'm a Alabama fan, but baseball is what I was raised on. So the world always seems right this time of year. Just always will be. That's how I am.
September and October come and you're like, Oh,
no, honestly.
Again.
So in 2021, when the Braves won the World Series, you can add. I was sitting there. We were in Game 5 against LA, and the Alabama game was on during that game, and I looked over at my friends as we were watching the game and said, I would give up the rest of this Alabama season if this Braves team won the World Series. The Alabama Crimson Tide went on to lose a couple of games after that, and the Braves won the World Series. They will never let me live that down. So I look, as huge of an Alabama fan as I am, I've always said I'm a Braves fan first.
Wow.
I know.
I would not have guessed that.
The Braves, I have, even before I was a huge Alabama fan, there are pictures of me in the early 80s in those baby blue Braves jerseys.
Yeah.
I was 6 months old at a game at Fulton County Stadium.
Okay.
So
that's good raising.
Yeah, always. And look, people could say, because I was raised in the 90s, oh, you're just a bandwagon fan. Oh, no. I remember Dale Murphy. I remember Gaylord Perry, the bad years of the 80s. So
there you go.
Go Braves. A-Town down. I just did the Austin Theory there. A-Town down.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. That's not going to be our only wrestling reference on this show, though, Dave.
Probably not.
Dave, it's been
you're right.
It's been a while, man. We were going to record before both of our spring breaks.
Yeah.
But life finds a way.
Hey, if it finds a way, it's okay. I mean, there hadn't been anything big happening in Disney in the last 10 days.
Nothing. No, they didn't just decide to dump a whole bunch of news on us right before we went on spring break and couldn't record, right?
Had a little something to do with maybe a new CEO.
Something about that. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin opens in a week, I think, April 6th.
Yeah, I mean, I know that'll be the official opening, but people are on it already.
Yeah. Will you be the first in our group to get 1 million?
I've never been anywhere close to that, so no, I will not.
Oh, okay. I've already been watching the videos of how to do it.
Yeah.
So, oh,
To me, that's cheating.
it's
I mean,
not cheating. You have
it
to
is
know
cheating.
where the
Hey, that's hitting the trash can lid.
All right.
It is.
Do
If
you want to
you've
know
got to
my
watch videos to try to figure out, okay, here's how I get the high score. Well, your high score doesn't count because you didn't do it with an honest intent.
All right, you want to know my hot take on the trash can lid thing? It's not cheating. It's not. I
No,
do it. I play it for the
we're
bit.
mad because we won the World Series.
I play it for the bit, but sign stealing, the runner stealing signs on second base,
It's all
that's
part of the game.
baseball. That's
It's all
all
part
part
of
of
the
the
game.
game. That's why you got to learn how to change up the signs.
That's it.
I am old school as old school gets. So if you can find a way to hit 1 million and on Buzz, do it.
That's a very cheap way to do it.
You still have to do it. All right,
But
I want you.
I'm not going to be that person because I have integrity.
This
So,
is all right. Here we go.
oh,
I'm going to clip this tomorrow. This is tomorrow's Disney Park question of the day, and I'm going to clip this when I do it.
yep.
What is it? Is it okay to look at videos to learn how to score high score on Buzz Lightyear or Toy Story Mania? Comment down below because that I think is okay to do.
If you have integrity, you won't. You will try to go earn that score the right way.
But you still have to hit the
You are a
targets.
person of integrity. We now know that one of the two of us have integrity and the other doesn't.
One of the two of us is very uber competitive and has to find a leg up and a way to do it.
No, that's not even competitive. There's nothing competitive about let me go look to YouTube to go find the target that I need to hit so I can hit 1 million. No, that is cheap. It is wrong. And it's anti-Walt. Ah!
Well, but there was no
Walt would not go to YouTube.
there. You're right because he was dead
that.
before YouTube started out.
With that.
Wow, we're spicy this morning, y'all. All right, so we've already started in
day weekend.
Yeah, we've already started into Disney news you could use with that. Also, was it May 26th? Disney is bringing us around the United States with Soarin'.
Yes. Oh gosh, I cannot wait for that.
So, Dave, you sent me something the other day.
Yeah.
That possibly it could be more than just a video.
Well, so the experience at Soarin' will be closed for a few weeks, beginning in early May, for a small, if you will, refurb.
Not so small, really.
I think considering what the hintings are leaning towards, it's going to be something we've never seen with Soarin' before, obviously. But I think we're going to get some new signage. I think we're going to get some new visuals. Maybe the queue space isn't going to change in terms of lines and so forth, but I think you will have more of an Americana feel as you're weaving your way through the queue. If I had to guess.
Yeah. I've always thought that queue could do so much more.
Yes, for sure. It leaves a little to be desired.
Yeah, I feel like that queue needs a lot of work, and
it might be the worst queue in all of Epcot.
Yeah, Spaceship Earth is up there.
Well,
But yeah, I
Spaceship
think you're
Earth
right.
floods. It
Do
was
what?
down it was down for, like, 3 or 4 days over the last week because it had a flooding problem inside.
Did you see the video of the cast members up front who were acting out the ride?
No, I have not seen that.
That's you need to look it up. That was pretty awesome.
Okay. So Travel
Um,
Nation did a spoof on that in 2021, Retreat 2021. They did a spoof of Spaceship Earth. It
oh,
was
really?
yeah, it was really pretty good.
Okay, I'll have to look that up. Is it on the
I think it's on the
interwebs?
YouTube yeah, the YouTube channel should be there.
Okay, I'll check it out. So we got some hints about Soren.
Yep.
Then we got some huge things on the shareholder meeting. We'll talk movies
Huge.
first. I thought so. I thought some huge announcements. We'll talk
Okay,
this one.
okay.
It's not parks, it's movies.
Yeah,
Lilo and Stitch 2 will
yep,
be in 2028. So we already have Memorial Day weekend of 2028. That's huge news in my household
yeah,
because Ellie is a huge Stitch fan. And we've already learned that Angel will be in that one.
okay.
So I'm excited about that. Then in 2028, we also learned that we will get Incredibles 3. Did we need that?
I had not seen that announcement.
Mm-hmm.
I do think we need that.
June 26th of 2028.
Okay. There is many more stories to be told. If and here's why I say that. Because if we could be on the 5th edition of Toy Story in just a matter of months, plus all the little shorts and, the one-time spinoff of Buzz Lightyear, they
Which
can
let's
make that thing go to infinity and beyond,
yeah.
if you will, at this point. I mean, why not with The Incredibles? Incredibles, it's good stuff. I'm a fan.
Okay. All right. And then the big announcement that I will
Big
be
announcement.
admitting that I was wrong because
Oh,
I was
oh,
all in on a
oh,
name.
you were way wrong.
I was. I was
You were
all in.
you were beating that trash can lid for months.
I was because they were teasing it this way. Don't st- oh, oh. I now just got the tease. I went one way, they went the easy way. Okay. They were teasing saying the new ship is we don't stop believing. We don't
Yep,
stop believing. And I
yep,
thought, "Oh my gosh, that's Journey."
yeah.
It's the believe.
It's the belief, the Disney believe.
And Disney Cruise Lines has been knocking it out of the park lately.
100%.
First off, that video they did for the Grammys. Was it the Grammys or the Oscars? The Oscars.
Oscars.
If you are a red-blooded Disney adult and
Ooh.
that video didn't make you tear up,
Oh, a box of napkins or a box of tissue.
oh my gosh. And first off, not just a Disney adult. If you're a dad,
Right?
that video made me cry like a baby. To the point that Amanda looked over at me and said, "What's wrong with you?"
Oh, Faye dropping the O. What's wrong, Dave?
She doesn't get the whole crying about Disney thing. Um,
Yeah.
but and then and then Josh comes out strong with
Strong,
this Disney Believe video. You know, he
strong. Like
I
Mr.
think
Incredible.
yeah. So I think we will see a huge princess vibe on the Believe. I think Snow White will probably be your atrium statue, just
Mm.
judging by what they've leaned into with the videos and the imagery. I don't know who's going to be on the hull yet. Uh here we are. It is March 27th in the year of our Lord 2026. I am going on a limb, and I will say, let's say we've had Spider-Man, we've had Dumbo, we've had Mickey, we've had Minnie, we've had Goofy, we've had Donald, we've had Fantasia Mickey. That's 7, right?
Yeah.
I think, and we've had Rapunzel for the Wish. I think we'll probably get Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. That
Uh,
with Believe, that's like
maybe.
that's like a Faith,
Maybe
Trust,
you
and
put
Pixie
Tink on the
Dust.
hole. I think you could maybe put Tink on the hole.
I think if you put Tink, you have to put Peter Pan because Tink is probably going to be too small.
Yeah, maybe.
Um, what would be fun? Just put the whole Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and then below it, Captain Hook with TikTok.
Oh, but yeah.
That would be fun. The TikTok croc.
Yeah, that would be fun. Um, that would be a pretty neat visual.
It would. Like you could almost put Captain Hook down at the sea level,
Yeah.
maybe right above it. So if
Yeah, because you want TikTok coming out of the water some too.
right,
Yeah, I'm
that would
following
be
the
fun.
visual here.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of our show today. It's as of our recording today, day 10 of Josh being CEO of the Disney Company. There have been some major announcements come out in just 10 days, not just this Disney Believe, not just these uh new cruise ship thing. We've had the launch of the Disney Adventure, which is getting rave reviews over in Singapore.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Dave, but I've watched a couple of videos of people going on it. One vlogger in particular, JoJo's World, who did a back to back, and that ship just looks amazing. But
It could be yours.
it could, which we need to talk later on. Um, which, but the big thing I think we need to talk about D23 announcements that came out yesterday.
Yeah. Yep. Some big
And
news there.
yep. And I want to talk about this AI switch that happened just a couple of days ago. We'll start with the AI thing. I think what we're seeing is the big change between Bob Iger and Josh D'Amaro is I think that Josh D'Amaro is going to bring us back to the world of human creation. And what do I mean by that? Bob Iger announced that Disney was partnering with Soros of
Right.
OpenAI to
Yep.
do OpenAI on Disney Plus. They're going to put a lot of AI into the parks. They're going to do a lot of AI into movies and creation. Well, Soros is going under, and Disney, instead of marching forward with this OpenAI concept, Josh just canceled it. He said, "Nope,
Yeah,
we're
he's
not
like,
doing this."
let's reel it in. Give us our $1
Yep.
billion back.
Here is the difference between Josh and Bob. I think Bob would have done the Roy Disney thing and just said, "Okay, we're going to buy it
Yeah, here's a
and
check.
put it under the Disney umbrella."
Right.
Josh did the right thing in my mind. I was if you can rewind it back to the episode where we talked about it, I wasn't a huge fan of this. I think that as much as I use AI in my TikTok world to create visuals to help me think of captions, I think AI is tearing down human imagination. And I think that I'm going to go on a limb here, and this might be a hot take. I liked Wish, but I felt like it was written a lot with AI. the 100-year movie that was supposed to be this culmination of all of Disney's just imagination and animation with Asha and the star, and it was supposed to be this probably a prequel to Snow White. I just felt like they threw a bunch of stuff into AI and said, "All right, go make it." Um, I feel like a lot of Disney imagination when it comes to cartoons, it's maybe waning a little bit, and I feel like going away from AI is probably going to bring Disney back into a boom of true human just thought process. Dave, what's your take on all that?
Sorry, our friend Megan is blowing me up over here.
Megan, let us record a podcast.
She is. I think Josh was very smart in pulling back and saying that, hey, like, just give us our money back.
Yeah.
AI is not going away. But I think Disney has an opportunity to get things more right as it further develops. And I, I don't know that I've seen technology change as fast as AI has changed. I mean,
Big
like
time.
new versions of ChatGPT coming out every week, like
Right.
update 5.1, 5.2, 10.3, whatever. So I mean, this stuff is it's changing quicker than we can talk.
Yeah.
And so I think Josh was very wise in pulling the reins in and saying, "Hey, you know what? We're gonna back up. We would be dumb to step away from the AI table." So I don't think they're doing that. I mean, everybody to some extent is pretty immersed in AI in terms
Agreed.
of all those big companies. But I think he has an opportunity to knock a home run here, not in just pulling them back, but to come along somebody, whoever it is, whether it is OpenAI, maybe him and Elon, maybe they partner. I
Yeah,
know,
that would be fun.
there's been some clashing, in the past. We'll see, but
Yeah.
um, AI is not going away, and Josh is indeed doing the wise thing in shutting the door in one place, but leaving the AI door open overall for Disney. So I think we could maybe as early as D23 in August
Really?
hear of another announcement in terms of a partnership. Just because I feel like, I mean, companies have other things working all the time. Like you've got two or three other things sitting in the back pocket, just ready to come out and, here's what we're going to do. So I would not be surprised with as big of a D23 as this is supposed to be, that we do get a bigger AI push from Josh and team at that
Yep.
point.
So you're bringing up D23, and that's the perfect segue into our next topic. I see what you did there.
Yes,
Um,
I'm a
so,
professional, sir.
are
Wow,
you? No.
not really.
So D23 is upon us. D23 announcements. We just got ticket prices for this year in August. We also just got some big news. We learned who the Disney legends are, and we sadly learned that Josh isn't going to be the one making the announcements this year.
Yeah, that was the one thing out of all the announcements, all the news that came out yesterday. That was the one that took me Biggest surprise. I shouldn't be surprised by it. I really shouldn't.
Right.
Because I mean, he'll have a role there, but it's like, it's been Josh.
It has been. That's his show.
Yes, it is. It has been Josh at D23 at Destination D23. And so for it to now be Thomas Maslon, which it should be, it's his role. He's the parks guy now, parks and experiences. I get it, but that was the thing of all the things that came out. We'll talk about a couple of them. Of all the things that came out, that was the one that it was kind of a gut punch.
It was. Okay. They also didn't let us know if it would be streaming or not. I, for one,
they didn't stream it 2 years ago.
I know. I was very upset. I had to find bootleg TikTokers.
Right. Yeah. There are plenty of bootleggers.
Look, I have a friend of mine, and we've talked about this ad nauseum. I have a good friend who works for the company.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me have his login. I was like, dude, what?
Right.
This is painful. Not only am I a travel agent, I have FOMO.
But we need to take Pod 999 to D23. It's not going to happen this year.
Not this year.
But maybe we do Destination D23 next year.
Destination D23. I think we need to get Pod 999 up enough to where Disney recognizes us.
Well,
and
we're on their radar.
We have to be, right?
The people know of us.
Yes.
Our name.
Probably because of you and because of our connection.
I'm just saying. It's not what you know, Dave. It's not what you know. Because we don't know. We don't know.
Well, okay. We do know.
Oh, well, correct. We do know.
We do know.
We don't know.
But
we do know, but we don't know.
Right. They probably know us by name and go,
no.
Right. These dummies over here. This one guy opens up his podcast with a mask on. No, do not. Y'all, if you don't follow Dave on his personal Facebook, he took his stupid mask to his spring break trip.
I did.
And him and Misty took a picture.
Yes. We went hiking to Paladora Canyons just outside of Amarillo, Texas. First time I've ever done that.
Morning.
Could be the last time I do that. But we get to the point of Lighthouse Trail, which is kind of their Paladora Canyons kind of Instagram place, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And
beautiful sunset.
Yeah, I mean, you can catch it all up there. But the winds were blowing so hard, like gusts of 60 miles an hour plus. Mm-hmm. I was like, this is where I die. I'm going to get blown off of the top of this point. And yeah, this is where the Lord was going to call me home. Not how I would have scripted it, but it was incredible.
Not at all.
And El Grande Transformation made it to the top.
Please tell me that's not your name.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was fun. That was great. I forgot where we were. Oh, Disney knows about us. That's
yeah.
I would like to know what they think about us.
But
well, that's another story.
You don't want to know. It would break your heart.
Really? They hate us that much?
You're so negative.
Probably just think we're small potatoes.
We are.
Yeah, we are. Anyway, Yeah. So, all right. So the other big announcement from D23, besides the pricing, are the Disney Legends, and I this is where I kind of want to go through and talk them. We'll talk the good, we'll talk the bad, we'll talk the both, and there you have the Disney Legends Facts of Life. Um, you like how I wove in the Gen X millennial
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
there? First one, first name. We're going to go in alphabetical order here.
Yep.
Mr. Back himself, Chris Berman. You get your ESPN tie-in. He worked for ESPN since its inception.
Yes.
I feel like that was a long time coming. He deserves to be a Disney
Yep.
legend.
Yeah, and Berman and ESPN, they're synonymous. Yeah, I mean that was a no-brainer.
Yep. You know, now that he's not doing the home run derby anymore, when he was doing it, I hated it, but now I miss the
You miss it.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's just dumb. The next one, in alphabetical order, is one that I could see it, but I don't know if I agree with it.
Mm.
Jerry Bruckheimer. He did the Pirates movies, I believe.
Yeah.
But to me, Bruckheimer is all, that's like Transformers. And he's big in the Universal realm too. So I don't know if we could call him a Disney legend. Now, is he a movie legend? Yes. I don't know if I could call him a Disney legend.
Well, I think based on Pirates alone, he absolutely deserves every bit of it. He was a big part of that franchise.
Yeah, he was.
And so this is a way of like, hey, here's just a little pat on the back, on the way out, kind of a thing. And like, we see you, we recognize you, we honor you and your contributions.
We'll get into this later.
The legends, I think for some, and let me just go ahead and get this out of the way. For some, could be as significant or not as significant as the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Yeah, I and this is where I struggle with this because, okay, we'll get this in there. The Rock's on this list, but this is where I was going to do.
You're going in alphabetical order, sir.
I was, but this is where I was going to do the WWE Hall of Fame versus Disney Legends. I feel like the names we are throwing in there now are watering down the title of Disney Legend. Just like WWE Hall of Fame, we're throwing in names like Dennis Rodman and some crappy
Go ahead and say the
wrestlers.
name you said earlier. Go ahead.
Sid Vicious, Mr.
Shame on you.
I never liked Sid Vicious at all.
Wow.
So we're throwing in names that are watering, like now Stephanie McMahon is going into the Hall of Fame.
As she should.
The $1 billion princess doesn't belong
as
in the WWE.
She should.
Her claim to fame is she slept with Macho Man. Come on, you've heard that rumor, right?
I have.
Okay.
China should go in too because she slept with Triple H.
Well, China should go in. China, right? China should go in over Stephanie.
I disagree.
China is okay.
Stephanie has had a larger impact on the wrestling industry as a whole than China. No.
If it wasn't for China, there'd be no room for Jordan Grace. There'd be no Rhea Ripley.
I disagree.
Okay. All right. Next one, because we'll get into this later, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Susan Egan.
About 30 minutes.
Okay. Susan Egan, the voice of Megara on movies from Hercules and the Broadway debut of Belle.
Yep.
Is her role of Meg good enough to get her a legend, or is it her role of Belle?
It's Belle. It's the Broadway nod.
Yep. The next one is an animator, Eric Goldberg. He has done everything.
Yeah.
let's see, the latest thing he's done, I'm looking at it now. Zootopia 2, Moana 2. He did Wish. He was part of 2D animation. Once Upon a Studio was his baby. He hand drew Mickey Mouse, Cheshire Cat, Genie, Mad Hatter, Jiminy Cricket, uh, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Moana. He was on The Simpsons, Wreck-It Ralph, Winnie the Pooh, Iron Man, Princess and the Frog. I think he was a director of that or an animator of that. So yeah, he belongs there.
He's like the Joe Rody of animation.
Yep. Next one, and his first one, he was the director of Pocahontas.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Next one is one that I don't think belongs. I'm a huge Anne Hathaway fan. The only thing she has been known for is the Princess Diaries, and she was the White Queen in the Alice Tim Burton movies.
Yep.
Talk amongst yourself here, but I don't think Anne Hathaway deserves it. I think this is one of those just watering down the announcements.
That one I would agree is a reach for this year.
Right.
I don't think her portfolio, if you will, for Disney and their interests is large enough or influential enough.
Right. The next one, y'all know my thoughts. Big Bob. Is he a Disney legend?
Bob Chapek?
No, not Bob Paycheck. Bob Iger.
Oh, Iger.
Is he a Disney legend? Yes.
100%.
Is it? Do we put him up there this year?
We do.
I think we should let history sort it out.
Okay. Let me step back into wrestling. Step back into wrestling. AJ Styles.
Doesn't belong there yet. Not right now. Will he? Yes.
He's going in. He's going in right after retirement.
Right.
You know who is not going in right after retirement? Correct.
Mr. Cena. Which the AJ Styles thing was to keep him at WWE and not go to AEW.
Right. Yeah, I know there's business reasons. The same could be said here. There are business reasons of why we're putting Robert Iger in now as opposed to 2 years, 4 years, 6 years down the road.
Right.
It is to honor the last, call it 30 years of his influence and impact on Walt Disney as a whole.
Right. Agreed. Yes, but I think it probably could have been a couple of years. But that's me. So, all right. Next one is one that definitely deserves it. She should have deserved it before she retired. Kim Irvine.
Yeah.
No discussion.
And not she's been so impactful for so many things, parks related, and not just her mom being the bride, her mom being Madame Leota, the voice. Kim Irvine has etched her own, has paved her own way in Disney lore. You don't have the Disney experience that you have today without Kim Irvine's influence.
Yeah, I totally agree. And, some people thought that she was a Nepo baby. But no. I think that she deserves it just as much as her mother. If we talk about women influence in Imagineering, I think it goes Mary Blair and it goes the Irvines.
Yeah.
So, next one, we touched on it. The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Does his contributions in Moana give him the leg up to be a Disney legend?
This is one. I know why they're doing it now. But this is one that to me made sense further down the road.
Right.
Is he a Disney legend? Absolutely. Maui is probably one of the biggest characters in the last 2 decades. Most recognizable, most imitating.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like just in terms of the Disney space. My thinking is this is to coincide with the release just weeks before
Moana,
the live remake of Moana,
which looks amazing.
It does. Yeah, I think it'll be great. But I think it just kind of goes hand in hand as a marketing push. Moana starring Disney legend Dwayne Johnson.
Right. To which he will always be The Rock to me.
100%.
Yeah. Shut your Rudy Poo. You know, turn that some.
I started to wear that one today, but
that would have been hilarious. Given what we talked about, that would have been good. The next one's also a no-brainer for millennials.
Yep.
Joe Bro. I mean, come on. Jonas Brothers, they have to go in. I'm shocked. Go ahead. I know this means nothing to you, but it's my generation that it means.
Dude, we're only like 4 years apart.
I get it, but I'm on the cusp of the millennial. You're on the Gen X side. So
why
was Camp Rock.
Why did they need to go in now?
Because they just got back together. There is a huge nostalgia pop for early 2000s Disney Channel shows. Camp Rock is there. Hannah Montana just had her anniversary.
Celebrated 20. I know.
So nostalgia's big, man. The last two, one definitely deserves it. One I do think is a little early. I know why they're doing it. I'm a huge Lin-Manuel Miranda fan.
Yeah.
I can probably do every word of Hamilton right now.
Yeah.
Every single word. But
it's a little obsessive.
Oh, dude, I'm Hamilton's huge. But is writing the music for Encanto and the first Moana worthy of a legend just for 2 movies?
Frozen.
He didn't do Frozen.
I believe he had a hand in Frozen.
I don't think so. Frozen was somebody else. Let's see. Lin-Manuel Miranda, Disney. Oh, he was Mary Poppins. That's what you were thinking of.
He was in that.
Yeah, he was the new
bird. Yeah.
Yeah. So Encanto, Moana, Little Mermaid live action, Mufasa the Lion King, and songs for Star Wars The Force Awakens. I was unaware of that. He also produced the live action Little Mermaid. And the original Broadway cast was released on Disney Plus of Hamilton. So yeah, he's got some names in there. The other one that makes just, oh my gosh, why has this wait been so long? Alan Tudyk. He's the voice of Hey Hey. He's the voice of K2SO on Star Wars. Any voice you've thought of that's not Jim Cummings is Alan Tudyk. So I think that's a big name.
Yeah, probably a little past his time to have been given that honor.
Yeah, I think he deserves it a long time ago. So that's it. We'll talk more D23 down the road.
Yeah.
when we get closer, we'll do a what do we expect to see happening at D23. But I
Can I
want to
give
know.
you? Can I give
Go ahead.
you perhaps a hint? Maybe a spoiler.
Is it not a spoiler? It's a promise or a prediction.
A little JII renovation.
Please.
Yeah,
Imagination.
I think
Am I going to get my wish of having my Dreamfinder back?
there's a Dreamfinder shirt in Epcot right now.
If
T-shirt.
I if I get Dreamfinder back, look, if you followed me on TikTok
That is
recently, you
one that you're going to keep so far under wraps
oh,
that nobody like. There's one person who knows about it right now, and it's not even Thomas.
it needs to be probably Josh.
Yes.
Look, if you followed my TikTok recently, you've seen that I've posted pictures of me in the 90s. I was an
Ooh.
OG Figment guy.
Yeah.
Like I had that Figment hat. I wish I still had it. The one that has the orange horns coming out of
Yeah.
it with the
Yeah.
Figment bill. I wish I still had that hat. I love Figment. I think that that's a character that Disney needs to do so much more with. And if we
They
get
are.
the Dreamfinder back, I will be the happiest man ever. And I will put Josh Tomorrow up there with Walt Disney, who, by the way,
Oh.
I just learned this week that Walt Disney was never an official CEO of the Disney Company. Did you know that? The first actual
title back then.
I don't know, but the first ever CEO of Disney, official CEO of Disney, was Roy.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, news to me. So there you go. All right, so I'd like to know what your predictions for D23 are, listeners out there. Let us know what you think. Comment on Facebook, comment on YouTube, comment on, I don't know, Spotify.
Yeah.
Find a way to comment.
Yeah.
Also, we have never asked for this, but I'm going to ask for it right now. If you're listening to this wonderful podcast on Apple Podcasts, how about 5 stars?
5-star rating on Apple, on Spotify, anywhere you listen to your podcast.
Share us with 10 of your friends.
That would be huge.
That would be awesome. Get
and
it
then
to
let
where
us know about it so we could feature you on the show.
That would be great. I actually have a friend of mine who wants to come on and do a rebuttal. Like she listens in the car, and we've talked about her on the show, Michaela. She called me the other day and said, "Hey, I respond to every bit of your podcast. Like I will yell it in the car. Can I come on and have like a 5-minute yelling session or a 5-minute a session where I say, Dave, this was your wrong advice. Dave, I want this opinion." I said, "Hey, we could make that happen.
That would be fun."
Michaela's yelling minute.
Yes, featured weekly.
Bi-weekly, because we're a bi-weekly podcast.
Yeah, bi-weekly. Sorry.
Eventually, because we got to get our schedules back.
That could be. Oh, you could do a weekly drop on our socials, on the Pod 999 socials.
That would be hilarious.
Of her just ranting on your takes. She's not ranting on my takes because my takes are right. She's ranting on your takes.
Right. All right, Michaela, you and I'll talk. We'll talk. All right. So, Dave, how can they find us to book amazing travels?
Yeah. Well, it is not
through us?
at Trash Can Lid Dave. It is not there. Okay. It is not there. It's just me having some fun with it being opening weekend for baseball, for MLB. At Travelmation Dave.
There you go.
All you
And
need.
I am at Dave Adams Travels. Follow me on the Tiki Talkie,
Yeah.
where you will hear a Disney park question of the day every day.
Every day.
And my highest viewed videos lately have been the questions that Dave has sent me questions for.
That's what I bring to this. I don't even use it for my own content. I'm like, I've got the perfect thing for you.
There you go.
Here it is. So thank y'all for just recognizing the greatness that is at Trash Can Lid Dave.
Oh, dear Lord. See, his head.
Go Astros.
The reason he had to grow that mustache is because his head was getting too big for himself.
It's the only hair I can grow now. I never knew I could grow that.
Yeah. All right. So we always end the show with two things.
Yeah.
We end the show with a Walt Disney quote. And today's Walt Disney quote is going to be huge.
Ooh.
You ready for this?
Let's hear it.
And this is why I had questions about a certain movie coming out. Walt Disney. I do not like to repeat success.
Right.
I like to go on to other things.
Right.
So something new, something big, something brighter out there. We saw what worked. Let's move on. Let's work on something else.
He's not wrong.
He's not. Am I mad that we're getting new content from Incredibles, from Lilo and Stitch? No, I love it. But let's get some more stuff out there, Disney. Let's get some new imaginations.
A Figment movie. Spoiler alert.
Dude, if you give me a Figment movie, I'm there opening weekend. Like, I might even try to go to Hollywood to see
Disney
it.
Plus.
I want a movie.
Yeah.
I know. All right. And the last way we leave you, every other week we say, and we do truly mean it, guys, we love y'all.
Yep.
We love every listening that you give us. We love every second you get to spend with us. But truly, we don't love you near as much as our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And we pray that one day, if you don't, you can have a relationship with the God of the universe as well. Guys, love y'all. Have a great couple of weeks. We'll see y'all in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Our time together is fading fast, but the spirits never rest. If you enjoyed this ghoulish delight, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. It helps keep the spirit energy alive. Until next time, remember, foolish mortals who listen closely just might hear whispers from beyond, haunting you until you remember to listen to our soothing voices on our next episode. Hurry back, hurry back, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review.